Mondays with Mark Allen. Welcome back, everybody. I had a different topic in mind than what I'm going to talk about today, but life sometimes takes a turn. My stepfather died a few days ago. He and my mom were married for over 18 and a half years. I knew him for over 20 years. Just an amazing gentleman, Sid. The end was quick. 5 days in the hospital, 5 days back home in hospice, and then he was gone. Not quite a shock, but still pretty intense. And the toll it took on my mom, the toll it took on his children, he has a son and a daughter, immense. And one of the biggest pieces for especially those three who were super close to him, who were part of his life for many years, daily, is that he's not around anymore. Like anybody who passes, they've moved on. Their memory lives, but they have moved on. About 5 or 6 years into their marriage, my mom and Sid, I asked my mom, I said, when did it shift from being this sort of loving, like infatuation, everything's wonderful phase, to sort of like, well, are you going to go to the store and get the bread today, or am I going to have to go to the store and get the bread? And she goes, we have never slipped into that because we know that we don't have that much time together, and we just want to make the most out of every moment that we have. And that really stuck with me. She was in her late 60s when they got married. He was about 70-ish. He lived to be 89. My mom is 85 at the moment. And so it just struck me like, you know what? We really don't have time to get mired down in the day-to-day stuff. It's important to remember how special those people are in our lives that we're close with, those people that we have committed ourselves to, those people that we say we love them, that we think of them, we pray for them. They're part of our life. When somebody goes, does anybody sit around and go, boy, I'm really glad I won that last argument with whoever it is. I'm really glad that I got my way on getting to the restaurant that I wanted to go to the other night before they died. Nobody says that. It really just hit me like we just don't know how much time we are going to have with people. Let's make the most of it. Let's love each other, care for each other, be appreciative of each other, and be grateful for the time that we do have. Sid was amazing. He was sharp to the end. He was a voracious reader, and he would send me and all of his close people and his friends articles a few times a week, and we'd get an email with 10 or 15 articles, all amazing topics, world topics, earth topics, social topics, and most of them I would just delete because I didn't have the time to read them. And so I was joking with his son and with my son, saying, you know what, I'm going to miss all those emails that Sid would send with those articles that I would just delete. And it's the truth. It's all those little things that somebody does that nobody else in your life does that makes that person who they are, part of who they are. And I'll miss that. I'll miss Sid and those articles that he sends. He reached out, and I knew he was thinking of me, and I'll be thinking of him. Have a great journey, Sid. Mondays with Mark Allen. Take care of those that you love.